Welcome to the 23rd episode of the Wish You Were Beer podcast. 23. So, like, that was me a year ago.
Yeah.
That's you now.
No, it's me in a year.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right.
Bart.
Oh, messed up the intro.
Why?
I don't know.
Just keep going.
I had a flow.
Oh, okay.
I had a flow that got messed up.
Well, let's get it. Let's just.
Um,
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, 23rd episode. I'm Martin Murphy. This is Mike Pitzerus. We have 6 beers for you tonight that were picked out 2 hours ago, not even. So I hope they're cold enough. But, yeah, it's just a smattering. I think this is a fruity episode, which we haven't had one, like a huge fruity episode in a while. So, yeah, and we'll talk about some other stuff and some nerdy stuff.
All right.
Okay.
So what I have here is the oatmeal stout from Breckenridge Brewery. I've had their vanilla stout that I wasn't a huge fan of, but either way, I like oatmeal stouts. There's no description. 5% alcohol, fine Colorado ales, rich, soft, and dark roasted.
Okie doke.
That's it. Oh. Here we go.
I'm glad you poured first because I think I probably would have poured the whole thing.
I think I definitely poured more, though.
That's okay. I had more than enough beer over the weekend. Maybe we can talk about that during our nerdy topic.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
All right.
Number
Cheers.
1. All right. So it's a bit. What would you say? Well, it says dark roasted. I think that's the perfect word.
It is.
We've had a lot of oatmeal stouts that are very creamy and sweet and taste
thick.
like, dark roasted is the perfect word. I was going to say it's kind of a bit more intense in flavor.
Yeah. More of like that coffee
Like
flavor.
deep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm used to my oatmeal stouts being like sweet and creamy and heavy.
This is very light, thin. I think thin is a good word for it.
Yeah, and it has that dark roast flavor.
Yeah.
Huh, I was not expecting that.
Yep. I actually really like it. I'm glad I picked this one
Yeah, me
first
too.
because the beers aren't quite cold. So
And
I think that
this is better as a warmer beer. Yeah.
I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah, me too.
Fast, quick, easy. Let's just move right on to my topic.
Okay.
I wanted to talk about if like a million years away or something like that, you and I could ever make this our full-time job.
Yeah.
Where we just drink beer, we review it, we talk about it, and we just do our normal stuff. I want to know like the possibilities of like what you and I would do with it. I think that would be just fun to chat about.
So you and I listen to a good amount of podcasts now. And like you always know a podcast like hits the big time when they have like an Audible advertisement.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think like how like could we advertise like could we get so big that breweries like have us advertise like their new beer on the podcast like
Yeah, I think so.
like Empire Brewery has a new beer. Go get it. It's a wheat beer. That would be pretty
There's
cool.
one thing that I would like to avoid if that kind of thing ever happens where, like, say we get sponsored by, like, certain beer companies or
Right.
something like that. One thing I would want to avoid is just hyping up a beer and not... Like, if we try a beer and we don't
we could
like
try it.
I would love to be just totally honest. Like
Like, it would be cool if out of every episode there was one sponsored beer.
yeah.
That was like, okay, yeah, Budweiser paid to have this beer on the show, and we're going to review it, and it'll either be good or bad.
Yeah.
That would be
Right.
cool.
Yeah, I just like, because I'm thinking of like companies like, sort of like IGN, I guess, where they're being sent games that the company's sending them early to review and everything like that. And they will always give it, you know, like a 7.5 plus.
Yeah, they don't always.
Yeah.
I think that's more telling about how like decent the games are that are coming out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, like
I
it's
just
funny in the video game industry they see the like press as like more of an arm like marketing
Yeah.
because like they know that like they can't live without the press, but like the press can't live without them.
Yeah.
And it's almost like like there's no other better way to put it. Like they use like the video game press as like another arm of their marketing.
Right. I guess I don't want to be like you and I drinking a beer that we don't like and just saying, this is
God,
great,
no.
go out
yeah,
and try
I
it.
don't think we'd ever be like that.
I would just love to still be honest and just be like, you know what?
Yeah,
it's
me
not
too.
our cup of tea, but I urge you to go out and drink
It would
it.
be awesome if a brewery sent us like a triple IPA and we were like, we dare you to drink it. We think you'll like it. And then
Yeah.
like, that would be funny.
What if we did drink it? We loved it. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
It would be awesome.
Yeah. I guess basically I just want breweries to send us beer.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
It'd be awesome if we
Um,
had like a recording studio and we just had like this wall of cases.
Yeah.
And we were just like, what do you want to have for this episode? And you just
Like
pull
a now and later
pull
type
6 of them
thing
off.
where we have like a
Oh,
shelf
that would be
that
awesome.
is all open.
A
and-
whole case of
Yeah.
like cases and cases of beer.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I thought that like
Have it as like our backdrop.
yeah.
And then instead of like getting the beer beforehand and like putting it in the cooler and stuff, we just like
Reached
like,
over and
what's
grabbed
next?
one. Just be
open
like,
it, grab it.
we haven't had this one yet.
Yeah,
And
that
just
would be
grab
so
it. It would be awesome.
I want this now.
Yeah. I thought it would also be fun to do like a cross country trip or something like that.
Oh,
where
yeah.
we just drive
Yeah.
around like
I was
like,
thinking of that too when you told me the
take-
topic. Like
take like
do
a
it
month
on
or
site.
something outrageous.
Yeah, do
because
the
like
podcast like on site at breweries.
Yeah.
And interview like the brewers and stuff. That would be awesome.
yeah, I think that would be really really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like something like that where it's just something outrageous where it's like
Right.
if we ever could do that, it's like that would be
Yeah.
really cool.
That would be.
And just be like, yeah, Martin and that we're gonna take
Mm-hmm.
a month. We're gonna go and we're gonna travel across the United States. And we're
Yeah.
gonna- and then like hit some like Martin and I are gonna fly to another country and hit some microbreweries
Yeah.
there.
That would be really
And just
cool.
be like, this week we went to Scotland.
Yeah.
Which I know, like,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh man, I want this to happen now. So I have another question for you. Like, what do you think is our next step? Because I feel like our next goal, and not even goal as in like we're really working towards it, just like the next thing to happen with the podcast. I think it's like getting a better space or
Yeah.
finding a better space.
Yeah. Like something that we can do that's like
Right.
not advertising because I
Yeah,
feel like
I'm
I feel like
sitting in your brother's. I'm sitting at your brother's computer desk,
And I'm
like,
sitting
you're
at
your
mine.
computer desk.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, I mean, like, I definitely think, like, a better space with studio lights all set up. I mean, like,
Yeah.
we've talked about this before, where, like, if you and I were to ever get a place, we would have
Yeah.
a studio
like
room.
like a corner of the
Yeah.
apartment that's
Yeah.
just for this.
And,
That
like, have the
we
lights
could
set up.
decorate and with
Yeah.
stuff and
And just, like, we can move the table and, like, just have the lights still set up for, like,
Yeah.
you guys doing photo stuff. And
well, actually, our next thing is probably our idea for a table.
Yeah. We're hopefully gonna do a bottle cap table, and
Yeah,
that would be fun. And just have like all the beer caps that we've had from the podcast in there, and then mix it in with some other stuff that we've had, and just look at the table and be like, remember this one? And
Right.
just like,
yeah. I'd love like an actual set where we have like the bottle cap table. It's probably a similar size to this, maybe a little narrower, so like we're closer together, but also a set where like we don't have to be right on top of our mics to fit ourselves in the frame.
yeah,
Where like I could be back here,
yeah.
just like chilling with
And
the
just
in my hand.
yeah,
you know?
and just have like a normal like,
Right.
or even just have a nice area mic that we hang between us that picks us up.
Yeah. Yeah.
where
So
we
it's more
can sit like
conversation.
back here and just be like, and it's
Yeah.
picking us up, and
Right.
yeah, I think that'd be
That'd be
really
cool.
cool.
All right. So a better space.
Yeah, a better space for us.
And then we can upgrade
and
the
then,
equipment.
and then yeah, better equipment. Being a podcast, I think the camera's fine.
I
mean,
think
like,
it is
you-
too. Well, we need to get that add on for my camera.
Yeah,
That will let
yeah.
us. Which maybe birthday present. I don't know.
yeah, we'll see.
Oh, actually, yeah, I could get it pretty soon.
All right. I think yeah, just something where it's like we don't have to cut this into segments. We can just talk and go and not have to worry about any of that kind of stuff.
Yep.
And yeah, I thought.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
And then even then we can even cut some stuff short and just be like, we're gonna do this instead. And yeah, it'll be. I think we're on a good track here, Martin. I feel like this is.
I think so, but also if we are like 40 and still doing it this way, I'm not.
I don't care.
I'd be happy about that.
Yeah. I feel like everything we just said is a total possibility if we really worked at it.
Yeah.
But I don't care.
We
enough.
have so much.
I don't care
so
enough
busy.
to. Yeah. Like I care about this, but I don't like.
That's not our goal.
Yeah. Nothing about this
like,
is something we need to happen.
Who did I tell this to? I don't remember who I told this to. Oh, it was Saturday night when Trisha and I went out with some friends. It was a friend I haven't seen in a while, and he was asking me about the podcast, and I was like, he was like, do you guys have like plans or anything for it? And I was like, not really. We just really do it out of fun. We have like 20 subscribers and 5 views on each episode. It's not really anything. I was like our goal really isn't to be insanely successful. Like we have fun because we did this for like a year and a half at a bar, and then we decided let's record it.
Which is like, it's like, I wish we were kidding. This is exactly what we were doing. We were sitting next to each other at a bar, just trying a whole bunch of different beers and talking about just stuff.
Yeah, anything, life, nerdy stuff. And I told him like the kind of podcast like I want to be right now is like someone just like stumbles upon our podcast somehow, like maybe it's recommended on iTunes or whatever platform they use, and like, oh, it turns out they like it, and then they go to our page and we have like 100 episodes they can watch. Yeah, where it's they're like, oh man, I really like this. Like, okay, we should.
And they can go back and watch all of them, and
and then it's like
or listen to 100
episodes, 200 episodes that they can go through, and it's like, holy shit, these guys have been doing it forever. Yeah, that would be really cool.
I thought it would be fun if it's just like you said, something somebody stumbles upon, and then they're like, guys, you should check this out, and they share it with a couple of friends, and then like that small little group has us to talk about, you know?
Yeah,
like I thought that would be really cool. Like it's like, again, all of this stuff is like a far off dream of just like, oh my god, this would be really cool. But like,
it would be really.
I don't think we have the time or.
Not right now. When I finish school, I could devote more time to this. But like right now, I work 30 hours a week and then go home and do homework. Yeah.
If I can get like on a normal schedule, like a Monday through Friday, I think that I would be a lot better too. Right. And because then it sucks having to work on a Saturday just in the dead center of the day, where it's just like my whole day's ruined. All right. We can come back to this.
Yeah. We'll have to figure out something else to talk about
I'm sure we'll find something.
I started talking like a robot. I don't know. I didn't do that on purpose.
We will have to find something to talk about.
Yes. That is not beer.
Okay. All right. We'll be back. Welcome to the Wish You Were a Beer podcast. Not really welcome, but you've been here. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah. We're going to do beer number 2.
Yeah. I'm just trying to split some stuff up nicely.
All right. It's pretty fruity. I know there's... Huge... I think it's...
There you are.
All right. Oh, this is the finisher.
Martin picked up the beer today, so I don't really know what's in there. So all I know is that there's 2 specifically fruity ones that we got to split up a little bit.
Carissa picked up this one.
Okay.
Because I picked out all the beers, and like besides the oatmeal stout, it's pretty much all fruit. Mm-hmm. And I was like, can you pick out the last one, break it up? And so she picked out a double dry hopped IPA.
I'm all about it.
Yeah, I'm worried.
You know, Martin, every time we get something like this, we say that we're super worried about it. And yet we've only had one that we haven't liked.
I also got really wasted on a double IPA Friday night.
That's true.
So I'm kind of not feeling them right now. I think I've had enough IPA for
you're
like
only going to have half of that. And
I know, that's true.
It could taste a lot better than the other one, too, and you never know.
So this is Borderland by 42 North Brewing Company. It's an IPA. It's a white oak IPA. Proudly brewed in East Aurora, New York.
All
so
right.
I don't know if that's near us or not. No description.
I believe I've said this before, but Carissa always told me that the East Coast IPAs are less bitter than the West Coast ones.
Yeah. Yep. You've told me that.
Just from the
I
hops
think.
that they use and
Ooh. This is gonna. From the smell,
Here, I need to take the rest of that.
okay. I kind of think it's gonna like burn.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Burn your tongue a little
It
bit.
smells hoppy. It does smell fresh though. Like it smells fresh
Yeah.
and light.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know.
Some of those IPAs just smell like straight up hops.
Right.
This is kind of like a fresh, nice
Yeah.
and light. All right, cheers. Beer number 2. Nice and fruity on the front.
Is it? I got mostly head.
I took a nice big sip.
You getting fruit?
Yeah, I'm getting like a fruity flavor.
I'm getting like cigar water.
Really?
Yeah. I'm getting like someone.
I actually really enjoy this.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah.
All right, here.
All right, cheers.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling it.
Really?
No.
I'm not really even getting any bitterness.
No. This tastes like someone put out their cigar in like a Budweiser or something to
Well,
me.
I like cigars,
I don't know.
so.
I know you do. Yeah.
I took a nice big gulp. Nothing no huge bitterness overpowered my mouth.
Okay. Maybe I'm just really against IPAs right
you
now.
might be, yeah. It's true. Because I only had one of those, and
Yeah.
I it was all right. It wasn't my favorite IPA.
Right.
I really like this.
Okay. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I must really not like them right
Oh,
now. My
maybe
body
not.
must be like rejecting it. I don't know.
It's kind of cloudy.
Yeah. What kind of color do we got? I'd say it's
It's like an amber.
yeah, it's between like a brown and a cornfield yellow. I don't know. Trying to be more descriptive here.
I got you.
Not quite urine.
No. A little like if you didn't drink water for a week.
Yeah. Like it's probably what it looks like when someone dies and their bladder releases. That's really dark and really gross. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know.
I kind of like
I
it.
mean, I think that like cigar put out in a like Budweiser, I think that's how all IPAs taste to me.
No.
I'm just being really mean about it today because Friday night was not fun.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, comparatively, I kind of like this.
Okay,
I think it's.
let me take another swig.
All right.
It's been a couple minutes. Let me take a big swig.
Just clear your head and try to get a good flavor.
That was not as bad as like the first few sips.
Yeah.
I get the fruit now. I think the big sip was better.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird.
Because my first sip was a big gulp.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's usually what gets me on IPAs. Is
Those
if I take
first
like a
two-
big old gulp and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, really bitter.
Those first two sips were just like all hops to me. Interesting.
I think this is really good.
Yeah? All right. Hold on. Let me take another big sip. This will be...
I'm not even getting like that back of the mouth, like on the very back of your tongue, bitterness aftertaste.
Oh, I just got it again.
No.
I think it's... I don't know.
If anything, I'm getting it very slightly on the back, but it's not bad at all to me.
Yeah. Like, I've had worse.
That's to me. I mean, you and I have very different palates
We
that
do.
we've learned.
Yeah.
Like, there is beers that you absolutely love that I've just been like,
There are entire ingredients that I cannot taste that you taste.
Oh, yeah.
And vice versa. Like,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that we've wasted enough time. We can talk more
sure.
about our.
Jeez, we talked about this beer for 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Almost.
We can talk about what just ideas. I think that we should just start tossing ideas out there. What
like
could do with this.
So first idea, bottle cap table.
Yeah.
I think we got to have that. We just need a better table.
And that'll just
one
be
that
fun to
brings
make.
us closer together.
Yeah.
For the frame.
Mm-hmm. Like even if it's like almost
like it needs to fit the microphones.
And that's
and
it,
the
really.
beers.
Yeah,
so
like the microphones, the cups.
Right. Yeah.
And then just like I feel like if we get a smaller table and a decent space, we don't need to put like decoration stuff like this on the table
to fill it. Right. Like that camera is backed up against the wall right now.
Yeah.
And the lens, it's a really wide lens. It's zoomed out as far as it can go. And this is our frame. So
Yeah.
I think just being able to, and I made it sort of a wider shot for this episode and the last episode because I found we were right on top of us, a wide lens will distort things, and I don't know, it just didn't look like a well produced thing. I think
to those of you listening, Martin and I I don't know, we're probably like 3 feet away from each other, not even
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
And the camera's backed all the way up, and you and I are both kind of leaning forward to get towards the center of the frame for us.
Yeah, I think just being able to lounge back.
Oh yeah,
would be so nice.
I think if we could if we could just pop the microphone off and not have to but we also have to worry about the fact that it's connected to a thing.
Like
if we were just like this and just didn't have to think about
have you seen
anything.
the microphone clamps? They like clamp onto a desk and then they come out and then like they just sit.
It's like a boom clamp.
Yeah. They just sit like at your face.
Yeah.
That would be nice. But like being able to
to people
just
listening.
Yeah. This must sound terrible. Like just being able to lounge back and drink would be so nice because I feel like I don't know. I feel like it would change the atmosphere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Because you and I are so like upright and forward, where we should just be relaxed,
right,
and leaning back. Because it kind of changes our whole demeanor.
Yeah, and I have like an entire like cabinet here that I'm trying to like work around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that getting a new table, maybe a different space, and just being like, this is our spot, and
not having to tear down would be nice because like you and I we'll
spend a lot of time setting up and tearing down.
Yeah, and it would be so nice for like, oftentimes Mike and I will like do the episode and then go get dinner and then
come back and
leave
tear
the
down.
stuff up while we go get dinner and then we come back and it's like, oh right, we have to tear down.
Right.
But yeah.
And like I don't know, do you have any like super out there ideas that are
I'm trying to think, and off the top of my head I'm not sure.
I think doing stuff like traveling, like starting small, like sticking to the Northeast, and just being like, we're gonna travel
even like Central New York because there's so much.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like just if you just go down Seneca Lake, it's like vineyard, vineyard, brewery, vineyard, brewery, vineyard. So like it's crazy.
Even just like stick to Central New York, go to all of New York, and then like transfer to like a couple of the bordering states, and then. Like do the whole Northeast and then like just slowly make it bigger and bigger.
Yeah, right. That would be cool.
Start and do little circles and just make the circles bigger as we go.
Right. Getting someone to pay for our beer would be pretty cool.
That would be really nice.
It gets kind of expensive.
Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, if you think about it, between the two of us, we spend like $100 a month. On beer
on this podcast, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, and then think about it, we're paying for Libsyn now, and we're paying.
Yeah, that's right. I've got to pay you for that, by the way.
Yeah, I just got billed for it 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah.
So.
I'll give you money.
Okay.
We'll worry about it when we're not.
So yeah, we're actually putting a lot more into this or we bought some equipment. I already had my camera, but we bought like the
and you
audio
had the
equipment.
Lights, but we had to get new sockets for the lights.
Yeah,
we got a couple of more reflectors because we were using those white light ones and maybe branching out Bottle Shop if they could just. This is not a cry for help, by the way. I just want to make that obvious.
we're both going bankrupt trying to talk about the beer here. But no,
No, this
branching
is-
out bottle shop. If you wanted to,
Oh, don't do
throw
that.
us two.
Come on. Not even joking about it. I love those guys. By the way, branching out bottle shop down there in Township 5. Go check them out.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's
yeah. Did we? I don't think we did our
Carissa and Joel.
Joel.
Yeah.
I
They're
saw-
awesome. They're
Yeah.
great. They have a lot of beer there. They have a really, really good selection.
Yeah.
Always good. Yeah. I've never been there and been like,
Oh, they don't have. I
Yeah.
can't find anything.
I can't find anything here,
Right.
man. I just don't get it.
Yeah. All right. Here's an idea. How do you feel about a third person?
I'm about it. I like having guests. I think
Yeah.
having a guest every once in a
Yeah,
while
I
would
think
be
that
cool.
would be good. We would need more equipment. I don't think we can fit more than 2 mics on the board.
We would have
On
to
the
swap
mixer.
to like an area mic,
Yeah.
which I think would be fine. I think if we picked up like a relatively decent area mic, that would be a good investment for us.
Yeah. Probably.
Eventually. Not definitely not right now.
Best Buy has like these field recorders that are like $500. And it's like, oh, but I can't imagine the audio quality. It must be pretty damn good.
Yeah, we can probably find one on Amazon or something
Mm-hmm.
that's decent for way cheaper.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then, like, we also don't have physically. We don't have anywhere to put a third person.
Sure, we do.
I think we'd have to like bring it upstairs and do it on the couch, probably.
I don't know. We could bring just another chair down and have him sit next. I'm not too worried about like the video. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm blocked in the video. I would just scooch over and have somebody sit next to me or something. And
All
we
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that I like that idea. I like the idea of bringing in like a guest. We have a couple of people that we can keep talking about. Like,
Yeah.
we should bring on. And,
Right.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think we. Well, so this will be the 23rd episode with just the two of us. I think it's about time we had a guest on.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so too.
All right, we'll try to make that happen.
We'll have to get in touch with a couple of people.
Yep.
All
All
right.
right.
We'll be back. It's like it's not even there. You intro, Ivy.
Yeah. Ooh, I like smelled the mocha one for a second, and I'm like, ooh, that smells really good.
The mocha one smells so
Yeah,
good.
and then the apple one just like comes and punches me in the face.
It's
and
like apple.
yeah. Welcome back to the podcast. We're going to get into our third beer and Snackcident waiting to happen, which maybe I'll just intro now because they can already see it. In one corner, we have Green Apple Jolly Rancher Pop-Tarts, which I am not looking forward to. In the other corner, we have Dunkin' Donuts Chocolate Mocha, which is actually the coffee I get every morning at Dunkin'. So I'm excited to have my favorite coffee in Pop-Tart form. But before that, we have a beer.
All right. I
beer.
originally grabbed the other one, but that's also a stout, and I want to split
okay.
that up too.
That's fair.
I'm strategic, Martin.
Oh, these two really don't smell good together.
So right now we have Ballast Point's Sour Wench. Ballast Point makes the habanero sculpin that we use for
Yep.
beer cheese.
We got to do that. We have not made a beer cheese in
Yeah,
so
we have
long.
it 7% alcohol. Good lord.
Yeah.
For just a regular blueberry ale? Oh, a sour wench. So I don't know. That's kind of high.
This is
if you ask me.
blackberry, by the way. You said
What?
you said
did I say blueberry? Okay,
Yeah.
blackberry ale. Ballast Point, 7%. They are San Diego, California.
Oh, not Ballast Point.
That's what it says.
No, I guess I did. It was a stupid joke.
Ah,
I meant like this whole time I thought Ballast Point was a place. So I was like, oh, they're not from Ballast Point.
gotcha.
It was stupid. Let's not talk about it.
Oh, Martin, you're stupid.
No,
I'm just kidding. You're not stupid.
no, it's okay. Patricia tells me all the time.
Oh.
Kidding.
Oh man, all I'm smelling is that mocha one.
Yeah.
We toasted a couple of them, by the way.
Toasted. Ooh, that's tasty.
Yeah. Yeah, I like
That
it.
is sour.
Yeah, it hits you right in the back real quick.
Yeah, I don't think I've had like an alcohol-y sour like this
Yeah.
before. 7%.
I think
it's
the
not crazy high,
blueberry-
but for a sour, it's very high.
I think the blueberry and the blackberry,
Blackberry.
kind of plays into like the alcoholiness of it because the blackberry is more of like it's more of a tartar
Yeah.
kind of.
Right.
I like it.
Yeah, me
It's good.
too. Yeah.
No complaints.
Let's talk about the color. It is sort of purplish or like maroon in color.
Yeah, it is. It is very purpley.
It's not transparent whatsoever. There's no light coming through.
A little bit on the sides, but not much.
Right. So yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
It's kind of carbonated.
Mm-hmm.
It's not super smooth.
It's almost like
Yeah, kind of thick.
like a
though.
really thick juice.
Yeah, it is kind of thick.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
Which one do you want to do first?
I think we should do the green apple one
All
first. All right. So we toasted one,
Mm-hmm.
and we have one
We're splitting
sitting,
them.
and we have one sitting on the side that's
Oh my
not
god!
toasted.
Look at the
innards is like
the
a
inside
Jolly
is even,
Rancher
like, green
color,
apple. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that's just a melted Jolly Rancher
probably.
in there.
All right. We also have
Ooh,
a,
it
we also have a
smells like-
non-toasted one sitting on the sidelines.
It smells like cavities. Oh, that is like so sweet. That is really like a Jolly Rancher.
It is. I do have to give them credit though. This tastes exactly like the green Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, I'll give them credit for being able to do that. I really think it's just.
I'm not gonna say it's good.
Rancher.
I'm not gonna say it's good.
It's not good.
No,
It's far too much.
definitely. But it does taste almost exactly like a Jolly Rancher, which is impressive, because not a lot of places can do that. We've seen
Yeah.
it here firsthand, where it's like we've had so many things that's like it's this,
Right.
and it just tastes like not that.
Yeah. So really, imagine a Pop-Tart with a melted green apple Jolly Rancher inside.
Inside and all over it.
Yeah.
All right. Do we want to try the cold one and then do the?
Let's do the
Mocha?
2 hot ones first, so it stays hot.
All right. I'm getting some of the crumbs from there.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm kind of getting used to it now, but
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I wouldn't need a cup of coffee.
The
if
more I
had
ate
this
it,
in the morning.
The more I ate it, the more I got used to it and kind of liked it. But it's still like really
It's
odd.
still too sweet.
Yeah, way too sweet.
If it was like an apple pie, like I kind of wish they were going for an apple pie kind of thing because
Yeah.
like you have the crust from the Pop-Tart, which is like perfect, but it's too sweet.
That made this taste more like just a regular old goza.
Like the Goza pyramids,
The goza.
or the pyramids of Goza. Pyramids of Giza is what I'm trying to
Giza.
get at.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
Martin, I got it. Kind of took away from the blackberryness of
Yeah.
it. All right. We'll go for the mocha one now. The chocolate mocha.
flavor pyramids have
So I'm hoping
crumbled. No.
that this is really chocolatey. With like
Oh,
a
there's-
slight...
You got green apple on it.
Oh, no. That's all you're going to taste now.
Wow, that's rich.
It is rich. Like right off the bat, just
Yeah.
breathing it in while you took a bite. Wow. It's actually really good in my opinion.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a
Very-
lot like almost every morning I get a mocha iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. It's kind of is like just tastes just like it.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of chocolate there. There's a lot of mocha there.
That's fantastic.
That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's for like the smell.
Mm.
It's really potent. Like
Mhm.
this is like you shove your face in a cocoa plant, whatever. That's tasty.
Mm. I'm a big fan. So I feel like we're actually going to get like a full segment out of the snack because we still have more to go.
Mm-hmm.
That is thick. It's thick and rich.
Yeah. I almost need like a glass of milk to wash it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
I think that would go better with like morning coffee.
Mhm.
Definitely.
So, as we know, most people, probably the majority of the world, don't eat their Pop-Tarts hot. We're going to try both of these cold as well.
Yeah. We've got a pack sitting to the side. Or just a couple of cold Pop-Tarts. So I'm just gonna let's switch back to the green apple one.
Okay.
I'll take the bigger side since you don't like this one.
So, smell is still there.
It's a green Jolly Rancher.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's exactly the same. I kind of thought the hot one would smell more, but it's pretty much the same.
Even sweeter,
Really?
in my opinion.
I think less sweet.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not getting it as much. Yeah. I think when it was like,
I think the outside is a lot less sweet, but the inside is way sweeter.
I think when it was hot and it was like oozing a little bit, I was getting
Like more gooey?
more flavor. Yeah. Not anymore.
I still don't mind it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm coming around to it.
Yeah.
At first, I was like disgusted by it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm coming around to it, but I still don't think I would.
It might
I
have
don't
been
think I
more of
would
the
eat it,
idea.
so-
Like you were so not with the idea of it that the
Yeah.
first couple of bites were like, no.
Right. I still wouldn't eat it.
I definitely wouldn't go out of my way to get it. I would go out of my way to get these chocolate mocha ones, though.
Yeah, me too.
And we haven't even had that one cold yet.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of eating right now. That's just like way more than we normally do.
I know.
Mm.
I'm glad I didn't eat much at dinner.
Me either. Not bad.
No, it's really not, but I would so much rather have an apple pie.
Oh yeah,
Pop-Tart.
definitely.
Yeah.
If they had more
They
like
must make
cinnamon
those.
and savory flavors in there.
Yeah. Kind of nutty.
Mm-hmm. It is good.
I'm telling you. Flavor house right here.
It's a flavor train.
No, it's a house.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
I think we ought to come up with a new flavor thing. Because a flavor house is when you have like
It's the flavor
flavors
box.
on top of each other. Flavor train is when you get like one flavor after another.
Mhm.
What if there's just one flavor? A flavor box, like you open the box and there it is.
Mm-hmm.
Flavor box.
This is in the flavor box.
Yeah.
We put that flavor box in a flavor train. It takes us right to Flavor Town. It almost makes me wonder if Guy Fieri has Flavor Town like copyrighted.
Oh, probably. Maybe he'll be our downfall.
We like start to get big, and then all of a sudden we get sued by Guy Fieri for saying Flavor Town.
It's like $1 million every time we say it.
This is still really thick.
Yeah. It wasn't getting picked up.
No. You know what? This has been a whole segment of just us
Yeah.
eating and saying, or ugh.
Oh my god, alright. I gotta point this out. Ever since I've started listening to the band 311, which was years ago,
Every time you look up, it says 311.
whether it's in my car, whether it's here, any clock, I seem to look at it at 3:11 p.m. And the timer, or how long we've been recording.
How long we have left?
Yeah, right. We looked up at the clock and it said 3:11. That's insane.
God. You mean you can't go wrong with that chocolate mocha one.
No.
If you like Pop-Tarts and you like that flavor combination,
Maybe
I
if it
highly
wasn't so
recommend it.
dry. It's weird because we didn't have that problem with the green apple.
I think it would go really well with coffee, though. Like
Yeah.
you're having your morning coffee,
I think so too.
and you grab this Pop-Tart and you have it while you're drinking your coffee. I think that is something special.
It's so weird though that like didn't have that issue with the green apple, but like the mocha one is really dry.
I feel like the green apple was meant to be like alone though.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back with beer number 4 and our nerdy topic.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Wish You Were podcast, I guess.
Yeah. I just think that like
You know, we talked about
this is taking up so much of my time.
we talked about like what we would do if we got big, but
We're not gonna get there.
No, I'm not. I'm not in this anymore, Martin. I quit.
I'm sorry. I just want to play more Monster Hunter. Just kidding.
No, we are back after our 2-second break. We're gonna dive into
Ding ding. Oh wait, no, it's not even ding 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 ding. No, it's. Oh, what's the bass transition? I can't think of it right now. Yeah. What about the drum one? Yeah.
Here you go.
Both transitions. We've never mentioned this. Both transitions and the Wish You Were Beer podcast theme music, both made by Mike.
Yeah, I made both of those.
Yeah, and the Wish You Were Beer graphic and icons and all that sort of stuff
all
made
you.
by me.
Yeah.
I want to make more. I don't have the time.
I want
to make one. I want to make a panel for like each.
I'm good friends with somebody who owns like a clothing company,
Okay.
so I might be able to get us some merch just for like you and me or
I
something.
didn't talk about this beer yet.
You know what? Let's not talk about it. Let's just pour it.
Really?
Let's just pour it and drink it.
We can
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
It's by Southern Tier.
Yep.
I think that's all we need to say.
Okay.
This will be fun.
Named after a Beatles song. If you can guess which one, and you have not seen the bottle yet, or the can. What was I going to say?
We'll keep it like this.
Yeah. Oh, I was saying I want to make a panel for the video for each that goes into each section, each like topic number 1 or
Yeah.
last but not least, instead of just having it be Wish You Were Beer, Wish You Were Beer, Wish You Were Beer.
All right.
I don't have time though. Maybe someday.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Beer number 4, our mystery beer for the audience.
Yep.
Yeah. It's exactly what I thought it would be.
It's great.
Okay, so let's describe it.
This is what I should have been drinking when we played Mario Kart. We got to talk about Mario Kart too.
This is what we all should have been drinking
Yeah.
during Mario Kart.
We need to
the
talk about
color
that
is
during the segment.
very light. Like if I put this in front of my
Very
face, you
light.
can see my glasses.
Like
through
you
it.
look like you got a tan.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You
You can
I could
see
never
totally
be this tan,
through it with no distortion at all.
but- Right.
A slight yellow tint.
Although mine is more cloudy than yours.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yep. Bottom of the can.
So I will say this is a blonde ale.
Mm-hmm.
And it tastes just like a blonde ale. It's kind of
Yeah.
honey-y.
Mhm.
Like it's got a little honey in there. It's
Yep.
very, very light and smooth.
Yeah. And if you have been reeling over what the title might be, named after a Beatles song, we don't know that for sure. It just has that in common, actually. I will end your suffering. It is 8 days a week. By Southern Tier. By Southern Tier.
Southern Tier.
I was very close to
This is
lisping.
definitely what we should have been drinking. 4.8%.
All right. So why do we say
Yeah.
that? So I want to explain what we did Friday night. So we did drunk Mario Kart Friday night. Patricia was in town and Eric wasn't doing anything, so we were like, yeah, we should hang.
The four of us just kind of hung out and
Yep.
we did. I believe the technical name for it is Drink and Drive Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Patricia and I came here. We had pizza, and then we all went to the bottle shop, branching out bottle shop, of course.
Yeah.
And
We each picked out a 6-pack.
We each picked out a 6-pack, and I was thinking like
that
maybe,
alone.
Yeah, maybe we will each pick out 3 beers. No, we each picked out a 6-pack. And Mike, what did you pick out?
I got that cream ale that we had
Yep.
last episode.
Yes, so did Patricia.
Eric
Is it
got
Colorado or Kentucky?
Kentucky Brewing. Eric got that peanut butter chocolate one that we had
Yeah.
2 episodes ago.
Yep. And me, I can't decide on anything. So I go up to Joel at the bottle shop and I say, I'm trying to get drunk tonight, but I need something that will go down easy because if it's like too harsh, I won't be able to drink it. And he gives me Hoptronics.
Yeah, which is a double IPA.
Yeah, and
which might go down easy to some people.
Right, maybe for him.
Yeah.
But for me, it did not go down easy.
Because you and I generally don't like IPAs.
Right.
Even though every IPA we've had on this show, 2 for you, 1 for me.
Yeah. So the game we were playing in Mario Kart was Drink and Drive Mario Kart, which is you
play Mario Kart.
You play Mario Kart, but you have to finish your beer by the end of the race, or you're disqualified.
We changed the rules a little bit to
because
be
of me,
every
basically.
2.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't be able to do it either,
Okay.
and I don't think Trisha was able to do it.
So-
Eric did it.
because he's crazy. So like, yeah. So like,
And
if you get
the beer that he had was very tasty.
Yeah,
I would have
that's
been
true.
able to like take
Yeah.
that down in the race.
so yeah, you have to finish your beer by the end of the race. So like, you can either do it like Eric was chugging his entire beer at the beginning of the race and then just going,
Yeah.
or like you can stop intermittently, take a swig of beer.
the bottom line is you couldn't
Right.
drive while you were drinking.
Yes.
You had to stop moving in Mario Kart
Yeah.
to drink.
And Patricia would go right to the finish line, stop right at the finish line,
And try
chug the beer. And me, I'm trying to do this with a double IPA.
Mm-hmm.
It was not happening. I would have like one swig of the beer and be like, all right, that's it for the race.
But that IPA was like what, 8%, 9%?
9, I think 9. So 3 of those later, I am sloshed. So I think I will probably hate any and all IPAs for like a
For
month.
a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
At least. Which I don't blame you.
Yeah. And you woke up perfectly fine.
I was totally fine. Everybody else, Eric woke up with a
all
hangover.
of us.
Trisha woke up with a hangover. Martin woke up with a hangover.
We all,
I was
everyone
fine.
except you woke up with a hangover. But
And
it
I
was so
drank
much
the
fun.
same amount as Trisha.
Yeah.
But I had an IPA at the end. I had one of your IPAs at the end.
That was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a really fun night.
I haven't laughed that hard in like way too long. Like I woke up the next morning and my throat hurt.
Mine too.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that's it for Mario Kart. That's not actually what we are talking about on this nerdy segment.
What are we talking about?
We're going to talk about Black Panther.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally
Oh, you
forgot.
actually forgot?
I totally forgot.
I thought you were just setting me up. But okay.
I forgot that's what we decided on.
Yeah. So Mike and I saw it last.
Spoiler
weekend.
alert, by the way.
Yes, we are going to have
Heads up.
spoilers for Black Panther.
I cannot state this enough.
Right.
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
Okay.
So, did you like it?
I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was incredible.
What parts did you like about it? Why did you like it?
The reason why I really liked it, throughout all Marvel movies, throughout any movie that I really enjoy, and I enjoy a lot of movies. You know me, I'm not very like picky when it comes to movie. I really like Justice League, and a lot of people hated Justice League. You didn't really like Justice League, and I enjoyed it. But one of the things about Black Panther that got me was that the entire movie, I was just in.
Yeah.
There was not a downtime where I was like, oh.
Right.
Oh, there it is. And it's like the whole movie, I was just focused on the
me
movie,
too.
and I didn't want to miss anything.
So part of it, I think, for me that I wanted to bring up is that this is such a completely new experience in the Marvel universe all around. Like, Black Panther was in Civil War, but not a whole lot.
And you didn't know much about him.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, you sort of have a new character, and not only do you have a new character in this movie, you have an entirely new area, city that it takes place in, or a continent even.
It like barely
place in.
takes place in the real world.
Right.
Like barely.
And then, like, not even a new superhero, a new setting, like a ton of new characters.
Oh yeah.
A ton of them.
Yeah.
Like, there's the sister, there's the lady from The Walking Dead, there's Lupita Nyong'o, his love interest. Like, there's so many characters in this that...
Bilbo Baggins.
Oh, yeah, right.
Did he
And
die?
Gollum?
Did he die?
No.
I didn't think he did.
No.
I'm pretty sure every good character they introduced didn't die.
Yeah. So there was just so many new things that I was always kept on the edge of my seat. It's not like seeing...
Yeah.
Like, Iron Man for the third time in Iron Man 3, and like you see Pepper Potts and Happy, and it's like
Yeah, those are the
same
characters
with
that you
like
know.
same with Avengers now. It's like
Yeah.
so. I thought that was what kept me on the seat the most. Is like I had no idea what was going
There
to
was so
happen
much
because
new.
every part of it was new.
Yeah.
Um,
Knowing Marvel at any point, not knowing like what goes on with Black Panther, I don't know anything about Black Panther.
yeah, I mean,
Any one of those characters could have done something differently to change the story.
right.
Where it's like,
Yeah.
if this person was just kind of like,
Yeah, they all sort of had the same weight.
the Frodo Baggins character, or what is
Bilbo.
it, Bilbo? Yeah,
Yeah.
Bilbo Baggins.
Martin
He-
Freeman. Just by the way.
Yeah, Martin Freeman. Sorry, I just couldn't think of his name for some
That's
reason.
fine. Yeah.
He at any point could have just turned around and went, "I'm still a part of the CIA," and
Yeah.
like taken this whole
Like
thing
I'm
down.
calling this in.
Yeah,
Right. And he didn't.
but he didn't. Yeah, but like that's also one of the things where it's like it kept you on the edge of the seat because it was like
right.
any one of those characters could have done something. Like the one person that was like, "I'm loyal to the throne." Like
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, I'm not okay with it, but that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really quick, I just looked at the clock and it said 4:20, and I don't know how this keeps
Not
happening to me.
11 at least.
No.
But it's almost so.
Well, those two are sort of.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing about it, this gets a bit more serious, is the themes that took place in the movie.
Definitely.
It
It was very out there. It was definitely one of the most like topical movies that
yes,
Marvel has done.
by far. Like I feel like most Marvel movies are not topical.
Right.
You have an alien race in Avengers. There's an alien race making
this had to do with,
invading
like,
New York City.
Actual race and
Yeah.
like,
So the story is sort of there's this city in Africa, or a country in Africa, that is secretly the most technologically advanced country in the world.
right.
But they hide it from the rest of the world. So everybody looking in thinks it's just a country, a third world country of farmers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's all camouflaged, but they have like this amazing technology that's not seen anywhere else in the world and stuff like that. And the villain, his name is Killmonger. His father is from this country, Wakanda. Sorry,
Wakanda, yes.
this country called
Couldn't think of
Wakanda.
it either. His
And
father was the brother of the king.
He was, yeah. So he was of royal blood, and he was killed, and left his son in America. And the son learns of Wakanda, and it's sort of like his goal in life, I guess, to go back to Wakanda, find it, and like
Use the technology
because
to
he
help
is
people
royal,
and,
yeah. Because he's royal blood, like
yeah,
he
so
has that right
a
and
chance
stuff.
at the throne. And
Yeah,
one of
so-
the things that they do is have like a trial by combat type
Right.
situation for the throne.
Yeah, we'll skip through a bunch of stuff. He finds Wakanda. He challenges the throne, wins actually. But his whole motivation is this country of African American people is the most technology advanced country in the world. They're living great. They live on thrones. There's no issues. I imagine there's like free Medicare.
Probably.
And he goes to this country. He grew up in California, and he goes to them and says, I'm royal blood, and you guys are living up here like you're kings, and the rest
People are
of
living out there like
the rest of us, he means African American people, are living in poverty in the rest of the world. Like it's your duty
that's
to
what
help.
makes it really topical.
Right. He says it's your duty to help your brothers and sisters out in the world. And so it was just very grounded. Like they're not dealing with aliens. They're not dealing with like supernatural forces.
Right.
They're dealing with racism. And it's like, wow,
And I think they did a really good job with it.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it just made the stakes so much higher. Like for some reason, in Avengers Infinity War, like Thanos wants to like end the world or whatever. But for some reason, I feel like the stakes are not as high as like when Marvel deals with racism.
Yeah.
I thought it was fantastically done.
Definitely.
We're running out of time here, But yeah, so I liked it. We've never seen that in a Marvel movie before. Not even a Marvel movie, but in like a summer blockbuster film.
Yeah, at all.
Which is like, well, we're not in summer, but blockbuster.
Not at all, but yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was excellent. I thought it had so much more to say than the typical blockbuster superhero movie, and I think that's what really catapulted it to like the record-breaking numbers it's doing and stuff like that. All right. So I hope you like that discussion. We'll be back with beer number 5 and my topic. Yeah. Welcome back. We're going to get into beer number 5 here and start my topic. Well, I couldn't really think of one, so I'm going to do rapid fire stuff. We seem to do that every episode, but it's really fun. I like it.
You know what? Let's just do this.
All right. I like the can on that one. That's why I picked it.
All right. It's got a deer or a moose-looking thing holding
a man moose in a tuxedo.
Holding a rat.
Yeah. I thought it was
5%. It's a Deadbeat Godfather. Deadbeat Godfather.
Oh, I also got it for the name, not only the can.
Barrier Brewing.
I liked that.
Established in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
American style Pilsner. It looks like it says Every Time I Die. Brewed in collaboration with Every Time I Die.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Brewed and canned by Barrier Brewing Company in Oceanside, New York.
Wow. A lot of local ones.
Yeah. I don't think they have there's no description on this. So, again, 5% alcohol. It's an American style Pilsner, so it'll hopefully be kind of light and...
Right.
Ooh, spilled a little bit.
It's funny when we see New York and we're like, yeah, local. But like New York is a huge state. I don't think people realize how big New York is. It's one of the...
a lot of that, but...
Oh, that's okay. Like New York is one of the bigger states.
Yeah.
I think it goes like Texas, California, maybe a couple other states, and then like New York.
Yeah, there's definitely more that's bigger than us.
Like Oceanside, New York is probably like...
It could
6,
be
7
like...
to 8 hours away from us.
No, not that far. Because New York City is like 5?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right.
And that's like the furthest point from us.
Yeah.
All right.
Depends on the route. I bet there's like places in the Adirondacks that are longer drive than New York City because they're impossible to get to.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Longer drive, but distance-wise, not.
Right. All right, beer number 5.
Wow.
Oh, should have been drinking this for Mario Kart.
Water. Practically water.
Yeah. A little more tasty than like a Budweiser.
Yeah. Not bad at all.
I get that sort of like gold blonde taste from it. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like all Pilsners are kind of like blondes.
But not the honey taste. Because I feel like a lot of blonde ales get that honey.
Yeah.
That makes it kind of sweet.
It's like a really light, not coffee light roast, it's just like a really light roast hops.
Yeah,
sort of
it's
thing.
very, very light. It's smooth. It's easy to drink. Very easy to drink.
Yep. Yeah, I like that. Let's look at our color.
It's super light.
I'd call this one urine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty transparent.
It's not as light as the blonde that we just had, but it's not.
Yeah. Our head is like a pretty pure
The
white.
head is like white. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like totally white.
This is like the beer you'd see in like a commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Like that perfect
couple of guys
product
are
shot
drinking
of,
yeah.
All right. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to do rapid fire questions. That was an air horn.
Yeah, I got it.
Number 1, if you could buy any type of food right now, what would you buy?
Beer.
Okay.
I don't know if that counts as food, but
That's fine with me.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, I love Taco Bell. What color is your toothbrush?
Green.
Okay. If you could be, well, actually, I think we've done this one before on like another list, so let me change it. If you could buy any animal, what would it be and why?
A dog. Because dogs are just awesome.
Yeah, all right. That's fair. Yeah, I think we did this list before. Let me go way down it. If you could swim in any liquid, what would it be and why? Beer.
Beer.
What is the song you hear most often? Does my alarm ringtone count as a song?
I don't know. My alarm ringtone is...
Oh. My alarm ringtone is like... Boom, ba-doo, ba-dee-doo, ba-doo.
That's awesome. I don't know. I don't...
Yeah. It's the
I listen to
Google Home
Africa
alarm.
by Toto a lot, and a couple
Really?
of covers of Africa by Toto.
You're such a dork.
Why?
I don't know. That song is just like a
I
meme.
love that song.
It's a great song. It's just like a meme. Right
Is
now.
it?
Yeah. Like,
Huh.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
What have you done that you are most proud of? For me, I think getting my black belt. It took 10 years. Huge part of my life.
Yeah. Writing the drumline music for West Germany.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I'm very proud of that.
Yeah. Your music gets heard by hundreds and hundreds of people.
I went from being like not super into music and just being in the drumline to being like super into it, and then not being in music anymore but still writing the drumline stuff. And yeah,
that's pretty cool. How many keys do you have on your key ring? I have 2. House key, car key.
think I have like 4.
Okay.
House,
I had a ton when I worked at GameStop.
car key.
That was annoying.
Oh yeah, me too. I had them at Parks and Rec too. I had a key for a ton of places. Yeah, house. Holy crap! What are the? I've got one for my grandma's.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a couple other keys that I don't remember what they're for.
What size bed do you sleep in?
A queen.
Oh, I sleep in a twin.
I would love to get a king though.
Yeah.
Like Hannah and I've told this story before, where Hannah and I were in an apartment, in a hotel room that had a king size bed, and we were like, "This is gonna be the time that changes our lives. That we're just gonna be like, we're never gonna get not a king size bed."
What was the last spontaneous thing you did? For me, I had a dentist appointment early this morning, so I went to it and then bought Dunkin' Donuts for me and Patricia.
I got a
surprised
tattoo
her.
of a turtle.
Yeah.
Hannah and I woke up one morning and went, "What are we gonna do today?" And I said, "Let's go get tattoos." And she got one, and I got one. That is the most spontaneous thing I've done.
That's pretty spontaneous. Do you like your job?
I love it.
Okay. Who's the last person you went to dinner with? It would be my family.
My dad and Eric.
Patricia.
Yeah, my family.
Oh yeah, you went to Good Buddies.
Yeah.
What do you think of people with tattoos?
God, I think they're crap.
I think I don't judge them whatsoever.
Thanks, Martin.
Yeah. This one is just coffee? Question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Has your world ever been rocked? Mine definitely has.
Yeah.
Not for good.
Oh yeah.
There's been good and bad ones.
Yeah.
Shoot. I'm trying. These are like degrading the further down the list you go.
We've got some dead.
What time will you go to bed tonight?
I don't know, probably 10.
All right. I'm probably gonna get in bed whenever I get home.
Yeah, I'm usually really tired by the end of this.
Yeah, me
This
too.
is more draining than it would seem.
Right. When are you most productive? I feel like we've asked that one before.
In the morning, right after I get up.
Yeah.
I talk about
If I
this.
can get up in the morning, I'm pretty productive.
I get up really early and go to the gym. I come home, I eat, I have coffee, and then I go to work.
All right. When was the last time you took a nap?
Today.
Yeah.
Well, my body woke me up at like 4 in the morning.
Oof.
And I was like, and it was also like, you're not going back to sleep. You're just up.
I think Saturday, because I didn't sleep Friday night. I was up like all Friday night after I
Really?
got home, and I could like feel myself becoming hungover.
Oh,
it was the
no.
worst. And so like Saturday after I felt better, I just like crashed and took a nap. What does your office or workspace look like?
It's a warehouse.
Yeah.
It's got concrete floors. It's got a ton of shelves, and then above us is another floor that's totally grates.
Yeah.
It's like walking on a cheese grater all day on the top floor.
Jeez.
You should see my shoes. I like just got those shoes, and the bottom of them are like pretty worn.
Jeez. What is something that confuses you? I will say old people on Facebook.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, some popular like trends.
Oh yeah, that for sure.
I have a entire set list of a comedy show planned out.
Really?
Yeah, because I've been dying to go like do an open mic night and just do like comedy. So I've got like a notepad on my phone of a whole bunch of stuff, and like one of them is like a whole bunch of trends, like bath bombs that I don't get, and yeah, It's that kind of stuff.
Okay, these are like becoming more stupid. All right, let me find different ones.
We can come back to them in next segment, and
Yeah, that's true.
if you want to find some more.
Yep. All right, we'll be back with our last beer, last but not least. And yeah, I'll ask Mike some more questions.
All right. Welcome back to the Wish Your Beer podcast. We're gonna dive into beer number, holy crap, 6.
Yeah.
And we're gonna finish off Martin's topic of just rapid fire questions that I'm excited to answer.
Yep.
What we got? Got it.
It's like the bag of holding.
We just dive into it.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh. All right, here you go.
Oh, I'm excited for this. Good.
I am too.
I'm glad we're ending on it. Do you have the opener?
Yes, I do.
So this is Trey Blueberry Stout by Dark Horse Brewing from Marshall, Michigan. That's it. No description.
All right.
Percentage? 7.5.
Is that it? That's it? We've had 2 Dark Horse Brewings.
Ooh.
This was one of the first
Oh,
ones.
this
It's a
is
stout.
blueberry?
It's a stout.
Oh, it's so dark. Ooh, I don't know.
Dark Horse is one of the first ones that we had multiple of on the same episode.
Okay. Yeah. I just like... No, like that is so dark.
Oh yeah, we might not want to finish this.
I feel like that's...
Yeah, it's a blueberry
There's
stout.
blueberry in there? Ugh. I don't know.
Oh, smell it.
That's like chocolate blueberry.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Oh, really rich.
It is very rich. I'm only getting like a slight blueberry.
Oh, yeah.
I think the most blueberry I'm getting is from the nose, from
Yeah, me
breathing in
too.
while I'm drinking it.
Yep.
It's more of just a
Ooh.
stout taste.
Is it hoppy for you like 10 seconds later? I just got like a weird hops.
No.
Maybe I'm having like flashbacks.
You're like, ugh.
PTSD.
I don't know. I don't mind it, but
Alright.
I'm not a huge fan.
Okay. Yeah,
I think it's all right, but there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a slight blueberry taste, like a very slight.
Yeah, it's really
But
kind of just a dark,
Outside
really dark
of that,
stout.
yeah. Outside of that, there's
Mhm.
there's not a lot special about
Yeah.
this.
I'd have that smell in a candle though,
Oh yeah, I love the smell.
but like,
It
yeah, I don't
smells like
get
a
it. And
chocolatey
the taste,
blueberry.
I feel like I haven't ever had a beer that tastes so differently than how it smells.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
because this smells so much like blueberry.
Yeah, it does.
But then when you taste it, it's like,
it's like you're just nothing.
just normal.
Dark
It's actually
stout.
kind of like a dark stout,
Yeah.
like an imperial stout almost.
All right, Mike. This list is random questions to ask a girl. So I thought we might have some fun.
All
with
right,
this.
so I'm ready.
But looking at
Your girl here is ready.
this list, this kind of seems like crazy.
To ask your girl or
To ask
a
a
girl?
girl.
Okay.
But like looking at the first 10 questions or so, this list seems like really sexist in a way that like these have nothing to do with girls.
All right. Well, I think that'll be fun.
Or
for
not,
us to
maybe
answer
not
then.
sexist, but like dumb.
Okay.
What word do you always misspell?
Oh God.
Like,
why was that specific to girls?
exactly. That's
Yeah.
the entire list.
Okay, I got you. It's more of just random questions, and it's like kind of like the stigma of like.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
We love girls. We think girls are very smart. Statistically, girls
Yes.
are a lot smarter than males, and they do better in college. God, what girl do what? What word do I always misspell?
Yeah. It could be typos too.
Millennium recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of your car.
Yeah, I
your
keep
truck?
going to spell Millennium Falcon, and I keep putting one N instead of two.
Gotcha.
I'll have to show you the window sticker. You'll like barely be able to see it.
For me, I make a typo on my phone all the time where I'm trying to do weir as in like WE apostrophe
And it says
RE.
"were."
No, it's WE and then I switch to the punctuation keyboard to do the apostrophe, and then I miss like the switch back button.
Oh.
And so instead of RE, I do 4-3 because that's where like the
I do that I do that kind of stuff all
Yeah.
the time. Hannah and I send like smiles to each other, and sometimes like when I do it in the middle of a sentence, I'll just keep typing,
Yeah.
and not realize that I didn't switch back.
Right. What is the ugliest vegetable? Again, why is this
Ugly.
ask a girl? I don't know.
Let's ignore the fact. Like this is
Yeah.
just questions,
All right.
okay?
I
Let's
like pointing out
change
how
the.
stupid it is.
Yeah. Ugliest vegetable. God, that is really sexist.
Right. Grapefruit.
I think yams.
That's all right.
Yeah, they're
That's
kind of
fair.
odd shaped.
Yeah.
And Hannah likes the shape of yams, though. She's like, man, look at that one.
Okay. I want to ask her about that next time I see her. What product would you stockpile if you found out they weren't going to sell it anymore? I feel like mine would be like ramen noodles. I don't know why. I love ramen noodles.
I like ramen noodles a lot. I
Yeah.
can agree with that.
I don't like-
get them as often as I should
Yeah.
because I think they're great for lunches.
I don't
and
like
stuff.
absolutely love them, but I think if I could never have them again, I'd be really
Oh
sad.
yeah, because they're cheap and it's like I could just buy 3
Yeah.
boxes of them
They're
for
so tasty.
$5.
I think they're tasty.
Yeah, I think so too. A lot of people don't like them. I love ramen
I love
and
'em.
Doritos.
Ooh, I've never had that.
Oh, you like take a Dorito and you take a ramen on a fork and put the ramen on the Dorito and then eat it. Oh, it's so
You know what I
good.
like doing with ramen? I cook them in the like chicken flavoring, and then I drain them, and then I spritz some soy sauce in there. Take a little slice of butter, so it's like some buttered soy sauce
Alright.
noodles.
What I usually do
cook
is
some
just
chicken,
cook
put them in
the.
there.
I usually just cook the noodles alone and then add the seasoning after
Oh, really?
I strain it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's a lot better that way.
I've never tried that.
But that's my opinion.
Oh. Yeah, I'll cook some chicken and put them in there too. You get this
Yeah,
little
yeah.
chicken Asian thing.
Our
vegetables.
friend Mike told me about putting like crushed red pepper in
Oh,
either one of them.
interesting.
Yeah, that's good too. I would cook the beef ramen and then put the beef seasoning in and then put a little crushed red pepper and then put it on
Interesting.
Doritos and it's like, oh,
That's
it's really good.
interesting.
It's a
Okay.
really good flavor profile.
All right. What is the grossest sounding English word?
Like English language word.
Sure. Yeah. I think. Well, people talk about moist. Apparently,
People-
there's a lot of
people
people in the
hate
world.
moist.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't care.
Me neither. Grossest sounding English word.
I think genitalia.
Yeah, that one's pretty gross.
Like the extended version of it. And just
Yeah.
like
I feel like there's a lot of scientific words that are kind of gross.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why are these all for females?
I know. I don't get it. What is your version of there's two types of people in this world? I had one of these today,
Okay.
and I was going to tweet about it, but I forgot what it was.
There's two types of people in this world.
What was it? I was somewhere, and someone was like really obnoxious in public, and I was going to be like, there's two types of people in this world. Someone who does this obnoxious thing in public, and people who mind their own business, or something like that. But I don't remember what it was.
I honestly can't
Okay,
answer that.
That's fine. If you opened a restaurant, what kind would it be?
A beer restaurant.
All right. What is your hometown famous for?
Oh, what are we famous for?
I'd say the Octagon House.
Yeah, probably.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, I used to mow that Octagon house.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Have
When
you
I
ever
was
been
working
inside?
Parks and Rec. Yeah. Yeah, I've
never
been inside.
Is it weird?
No.
Oh. What does it look like? I've never been in there.
Just looks like a house.
Is it like modern, or does it look like a funeral home?
It doesn't look like a little in between.
Okay.
It doesn't look like a funeral home, but it's not necessarily modern.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the cutlery, Camille's Cutlery, is a good one.
Yeah. Burnt down now.
Now
whose
apartments.
advice- yeah. That I want. Whose advice do you always listen to?
Oh, my dad's.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't listen to anybody as much as I listen to my dad.
I don't listen to anybody's advice.
Oh, yeah?
Patricia tries to tell me advice.
Oh, I don't listen to Hannah's advice at all.
Do you hear that, Patricia? It's not just me. She'll love that.
Oh, Hannah knows it though.
About that.
She knows that I don't listen to her advice. Yeah. She's not listening to this, so I can say whatever I want.
My girlfriend listens to every episode. If you lived in a tribal society, what role would you play? Hunter, gatherer, shaman, or chieftain?
I think
I'd like to be hunter.
I think hunter
That'd be
is
cool.
probably where I would be. Are you ruining my bottle opener?
No, it comes apart easily. Which appliance can you not live without? Refrigerator.
Really?
I don't use my microwave really that much. Like,
You see, if I would think oven,
really?
oven or stove, because
You don't
I
think
feel like
refrigerator?
yeah, whatever I get.
We wouldn't have like any food without a refrigerator.
Yeah, but I mean, like whatever you need, you just go and buy when you need it, and then use it when you get it.
guess.
The only thing I'd be worried about at that point is eggs.
Like dairy products.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe milk, but I feel like you can buy milk in such small amounts, and I don't use
That's
all
true.
that much milk.
Yeah.
Like I don't eat cereal all that much either. Boy, that air is dead.
Yeah. So dead smells.
Someone killed that air with a hatchet.
All right. Here's some would you rather questions.
Okay.
Would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always 20 minutes early?
20 minutes early.
Yeah, that's easy. Would you rather lose all of your money and valuables or all the pictures you have ever taken?
All the pictures ever
We've
taken.
done this. Would you rather be able to... No, we've done that. Oh, God. Would you rather accidentally be responsible for the death of a child or accidentally be responsible for the deaths of 3 adults? That's rough. That's really rough.
Or? Can I pick or?
Yeah.
Neither?
Yeah. All right. Would you rather your shirts always be 2 sizes too big or 1 size too small?
One size too small.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
This shirt's a little small for me anyways.
Okay.
Boy, I look like if I really puff out in my chest, I look jacked. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look
you
at
do. Oh, your dad's laughing at you right now. Would you rather never use social media again or never watch another movie? or
We've
TV
talked
show?
about this before,
Yeah.
I think. I chose social media.
Okay. Would you rather never be able to use a touch screen or never be able to use a keyboard and mouse again?
Touchscreen.
Yeah, I think so too.
I can deal with a flip phone.
Does that mean like you couldn't use the touch keyboard on your phone?
Yeah, it would have to be like a flip phone or a BlackBerry or whatever they do now.
Would you rather be able to control fire or water?
Water.
Yeah,
You could put out
Um,
fire with water.
that's true. Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them?
Donate my organs.
Yeah, me too. Would you rather live in virtual reality where you are all powerful or live in the real world and be able to go anywhere but not be able to interact with anyone or anything?
Real world.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like...
I don't interact with anybody anyways.
Yeah, well. Depends on the quality of the VR.
Yeah,
If it's
I
like
guess so.
Ready Player One VR, I'd spend my whole life
Even
in there.
still, I don't know, man.
Really?
I feel like Ready Player, the stigma behind Ready Player One is the fact that they're in like such a crap hole
Yeah,
to begin with.
that's true. There's in
Like life isn't what it is right now in
Yeah,
Ready
that's
Player
true.
One. Like the kid's living in like an RV home where the RVs are stacked up.
That's true. We're running out of time. I want
We
to
are.
make one point. There's a scene in Inception. You've seen it, right?
No,
Oh,
but I don't care.
Where,
it's an old enough movie where it's
these people are in like this basement put to sleep and they are living in their dreams.
Mhm.
And so like there's this line that says like if you spend more time in your dreams than in the real world, who's to say which one's the real world?
right.
And it's meant like kind of like wherever you spend the majority of your time.
Yeah.
Isn't that the real world? Like
Yeah,
like if you
definitely.
spend your
If you
whole life in
spend-
VR, isn't that the real world to you? 7.
if you spend 16 hours. Oh, okay. We'll be back with our closeouts.
2, 1, bye. Okay.
Welcome back.
Yeah, we're gonna do our closeouts here. We didn't even finish this.
I don't think
I can finish
I'm
this.
gonna be able to finish it. I think it's all right. Not the
It's
fact
too
we're
much
not
for me right
finishing
now.
it because it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's all right. We're not finishing it because you and I have been drinking a lot
Right.
and we're trying not to do this. But
All right, Mike, what's your favorite?
I've got to go with the blackberry.
I liked that a lot. I might go with the Southern Tier Blonde Ale, though.
I did like that a lot too. I think that's got to be my second.
Okay. I think this is my second.
Oh, nice. All right. So these are our top two.
Yeah.
Everything else was good. This
Right.
was kind of like a
Really
flat line,
Right.
but like up and down
Mm-hmm.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
yeah, I thought this was good.
Yeah.
I really liked the blackberry. It was a little rough with our snack.
Yeah. Oh God, I forgot.
You know,
about that already.
with the sour apple, it made this taste more like just a regular goza.
Right.
With the mocha, it tasted a lot more blackberry. But
Yeah.
at the very start, when it was a nice combination of blackberry and goza, it was like I really liked it. I
Yeah,
thought it was
I
good.
liked
And
it too.
Ballast Point, I think, is excellent as a brewery.
Yeah, we
I'd
like
love
them.
to visit them at some point.
Yeah, that would be cool.
fun. In our full-time beer podcast eventually.
Right. The Southern Tier, I think I typically don't get as drunk as I did Friday night. Like that is like maybe a once a year thing for me. And so I think I'm rebounding right now where like
You're really into
I
the
am now
lighter
really
stuff.
into light and easy drinking.
I did
things.
really like that,
And I
though.
think I'll be that way for a little bit.
I thought that was excellent. I was a big fan of that.
Right.
But I didn't get as bad as you were somehow.
Yeah.
Because you had 2 beers
I had-
of the.
I had
Did you have 3?
Yeah.
I think I had 4 total. I think I
Okay.
had 3 of the vanillas and then 1 IPA.
Right. Yeah. So I think for a bit I'm going to be really enjoying lighter stuff because
I enjoy light stuff in general.
yeah.
But the thing I run into is that there's never anything special about it.
That's true. Yeah.
We do get the eventual like really light special thing that we really like.
At Now and Later Saturday night I had Coffee-Nade, which was the
yeah. The
Evil Twin
coffee and lemonade.
And
yeah.
I feel like that's a light beer that is tasty and
yeah,
really
and
good.
it's special. It's something different that we
Right.
don't get that often.
yeah.
We've had a coffee light beer too that was really good.
Yeah, that light roast one. I don't
Yeah.
but-
I can't remember who made it or what the name of it is, but
Yeah.
we've had that and it was really, really good.
Right. So that's all for this episode 23 of the Wish You Beer podcast.
Don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias.
Right.
and,
We are on. Let me do this. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Music, and there's one more, Pocket Casts.
The important
We're
things
everywhere.
to us is Facebook and,
Oh,
then
and YouTube,
whatever,
yeah.
and Facebook, YouTube, and then whatever audio thing. Like those, because we don't do much Instagram, we don't
Right.
do much Twitter. I don't know. We used to,
Right.
and it's not something that we've found really important. So
Yeah. Okay.
maybe eventually, when we get a huge following or something, we'll do more. But
Yeah, when we have more time.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
Later.
Bye bye.